Could the India-Pakistan conflict turn nuclear? A sidelined Pakistani leader, Bilawal Bhutto, has issued a nuclear threat to India. His comments could be as much an attempt to grab headlines as an attempt to raise Pakistani objections to the suspension of the 1960 Indus Water Treaty by the Prime Minister Modi-led government in India.
कनाज निकालने की कोशिश करेंगे तो फिर पाकिस्तान जंग करेगी.
Bhutto stated, one of the key aspects of Pakistan's nuclear doctrine is that attempts to strangle the country's economy or restrict its waterways fall among the rare scenarios that Pakistan has said could trigger a nuclear response, unquote. Pakistan's People's Party, the PPP chairman Bilawal Bhutto Zardari, has certainly intensified the war rhetoric. But Bhutto forgets India has more nuclear weapons than Pakistan. And Operation Sindoor showed Indian Air Force was able to strike 11 Pakistani air bases, while Islamabad has shown no evidence of any successful hits on Indian military installations. So, Islamabad would be well advised to avoid a shooting match or risk getting obliterated. Bhutto must remember the warning by Indian Army Chief General Upendra Dwivedi to change the geography of Pakistan if it dares to initiate another conflict.
India, then they have to decide whether they want to be part of the geography or history or not.
The Indus Water Treaty was signed in 1960 by former Indian Prime Minister Nehru and Pakistan's Ayub Khan. It survived 3 wars and the surrender of 93,000 Pakistani troops to the Indian Army in 1971, which led to the breakup of Pakistan. But now, India has suspended the treaty after Pakistan's continued support to UN-designated terror groups thriving inside its territory. Bilawal Bhutto further added, Pakistan will defend its water, its people, its treaty, its sovereignty, and its future. But he's wrong. 5 of the 6 rivers in the Indus system originate in India. So by definition, they are Indian rivers first, and thus it's India's water first. So far, Bharat has allowed unrestricted flow of rivers to Islamabad, but all that changed after the Pahalgam terror attack last year in Kashmir, when a Pakistan-backed Islamist terror group massacred 25 unarmed Hindu civilians in front of their families simply because of their faith. The Modi government declared there can be no treaty with a rogue terror state which supports such UN-designated terror groups. But this is the second threat of war by Pakistan within a week. Days ago, Pakistani Defence Minister had threatened conflict.
We feel that our national security, water is part of our national security, is being threatened. We'll go to war against India. Definitely.
Remember, this is the same Khwaja Asif who had confessed in the parliament that the Pakistani military has lost every war it fought against India.
The thought that we are different from the Hindus in every possible aspect of life.
India and Pakistan gained independence at the same time, but 80 years later, India is on the verge of becoming the world's 3rd biggest economy, while Pakistan is not even in the top 40. Pakistan today is known as the world's terror capital. The 2026 US congressional report exposed how there are 12 to 15 designated terror groups still operating inside Pakistan today. According to global firepower rankings, India has the 4th most powerful military in the world, while Pakistan is not even in the top 10. This after the world saw Indian military dominate the short 4-day conflict. So why does Pakistan appear to be failing as a nation while India is racing to the top? Our news report on India-Turkey tensions was ranking among the top 5 in Google News videos. I am Shobhit Mittal. Subscribe to Inconnect News for the most informative news content. Pakistani leaders have been rattled ever since India announced the Chenab-Beas link tunnel project. It's one of the most challenging engineering projects. India plans to dig a 13-kilometer long tunnel under the Himalayan mountains to connect 2 of its rivers, the Chenab River in the north to the Beas in the south. The excess water from the Chenab and then the Beas will be diverted further south for agriculture and civilian use. But the panic in Pakistan really started when a few days ago, Union Water Minister declared not a drop of India's water will be allowed to flow into Pakistan.
सिंधु का पानी पाकिस्तान पूरी तरह से जाना बंद हो जाएगा।
बिल्कुल बंद हो जाएगा। एक बूंद भी पानी नहीं जाएगा।
India has also started diverting excess water from the Ravi River, compounding Pakistan's helplessness. Pakistan is so unlucky as a nation that it does not have its own water source, so it depends on Indian rivers for 90% of its water needs. Now, Pakistan must remember that nothing can force India to implement any outdated treaty. America has pulled out of international treaties, including the Paris Climate Agreement and even the Iran nuclear deal, while even China rejected the 2016 verdict presented on the South China Sea by the Permanent Court of Arbitration. In comparison, the Indus Water Treaty is not even legally binding under any international law. But what do you believe? Do you support Prime Minister Modi's decision to suspend the Indus Water Treaty? Leave a comment with your opinion, hit the like button and subscribe to Inconnect News.